Good morning, afternoon, evening, friends and family, loved ones. This is your friend Kelly. And this is a win. Not a me win, not a Brian win. It was a win for somebody else in the community. And when it's from JD with Daily Gear Guide. Let's get this out of the way to begin with. For his 100,000 giveaway he did this past Saturday, which was, well, today's the 29th, and who knows when I'll post this, probably next week sometime, on the 25th that he did. He made the comment about, oh, you're going to have to fight Kelly over this, whoever wins, because, of course, yeah, you guys that follow me, you know. If you know, you know. If you don't, you'll figure it out real quick. But anyway, the guy that actually won this reached out to me. He said he has hand issues with opening and shutting some folders, and for him, working a fixed blade works a lot better for him. He likes a fixed blade. So he's like, do you have anything that you would be willing to trade for it? And I said, well, let me see what I have available. And I went through and pulled a couple of my fixed blades out that I thought he might be interested in. And he picked one, and I shipped that out to him. So I'm going to pick on JD here, because there's stuff in here that he should have kept. Though, in his defense, I'm going to be very clear on this. In his defense, I think he already had this packaged up and labeled and ready to go to the winner. And that's when it ended up us doing the little swappy, and JD just shipped it directly to me, is what happened. So it was already packaged, and why waste packaging? And JD knows if he wants to reach out to me for more items for giveaways, that I will do something for him. But anyway, yes, I got a monkey's fist. And of course, this is part of the reason why. Congrats on winning the Blurple Thunderbeast. I appreciate all the support that he did on that. So, and he would never miss a chance to harass me about my own sticker also. That's why I'm pretty 99% sure that it was already packaged up, and he just didn't feel like unpackaging and wasting a mailer and doing it. So, needless to say, let's put his stuff out here. What is this? DNA laser ink. I haven't heard of that one. And I know that's from TPK little package, because Austin puts those mints in there sometimes. It depends on what he's in the mood for. But sorry guys, that'll probably just get recycled, and I'll send it back out into another package in the future. This was one, like I said, by the other person, was Vosteed Thunderbeast, as he mentioned. Now, this is something that JD actually anodized himself. So, it looks blue on the screen, but I can honestly tell you it is purple, or as he would say, blurple, kind of depending on the shades. It goes to different colors, and for some reason, I don't know if it's my color saturation, because this screen looks right. The red, other colors look right. For some reason, purples and some of the blues don't come across quite right. Let's see here. It's like this. This is that bright purple, like electric purple, that the Olight lights are. So you can see it's not really coming across as that electric purple. So it's whatever. But this Vosteed Thunderbeast is awesome. He did a great job anodizing it. And of course, the Thunderbeast is a really nice, and it's their Thinker Lock, I think is what they call it. Awesome win, and I'm really pleased, and hopefully the gentleman I traded with will be happy with what he got. Excuse me. So, we'll be good on that, but this tickles me to death, because I absolutely love the knife. It's a bigger knife. I mean, no doubt about it, but to me, when members of the community do special stuff themselves and put their own work into it, like say Mr. Jimmy, and you can see I've actually been using this. I need to clean it again. He sat there and anodized and flamed the hardware on this. You know, I have this type of item. You know, this is also a Mr. Jimmy knife, and I won this one, so it's another one. You know, I've got multiple things. I've actually cleared up and straightened up, so I've actually put away a few of my items. Go figure, right? Me straightening up and cleaning up, that don't happen too terribly often. But it's one of those things when I get, usually when I get something, especially something that has been done by a member of the community and anodized, scratch patterned, you know, just different things. I don't have my lighters over in the other area that I got that gentleman did for me, you know, or even, let's say, some of the items that come in the mail as little add-ons. I keep all that stuff. If I end up with multiples of them, of the same thing, that might be something different that I might end up putting in the future giveaways. But it's like Rob's Nerdy Wife. Oops. Zach's DSKFS chip. Bluminati did this special up for me, the chip for boot up your behind. You know, things like that I keep. Somebody 3D printed me something and gave it to me. I've actually got two of those. One's a little bit smaller. That one stays out by in the living room by my seating area. You know, Titanium Justin here. Gosh, I'm just scrolling all over the place. You know, sent me some notebooks. All of those are right here. I'm not guaranteeing anything. I may end up giving one or two of these away, but don't hold your breath. Just to let you know that. That's just a few things that I've gotten. Oh, here. My little man's up top. Another person did some 3D printing and, you know, gave me some goodies here that I occasionally pull stuff out and use. I need to pull that one out. Pull those two out because he did one for T6 and one for T8. And start using those. I need to find these and use them because I want to get, from what I understand, sometimes some of these have deeper tooling and they do better on certain knives about not stripping or causing issues. I don't know why I put those back in there, but it's like the 3D printed Nuck. Oops. You could sit there and what would be funny is to have say something across there and leave a thing, and beads in here. I think I've stolen a couple things out of there to do stuff with. But I put them up so that way I don't lose them. Anyway, like I said, now that I've scrolled all over the place, if you haven't checked out Daily Gear Guy, JD, I highly suggest you do. He's a wonderful member of the community, does a lot of stuff. He's awesome. A lot of times he'll do sale items of product that he wants to turn so he can get more product in. Heck, you can check with him and see if he's willing to trade for certain items that he has, if he's wanting to sell. But I know he tries to do it to get newer items in, I think, to do reviews on, and items that he hasn't had. So it's one of those things. It doesn't hurt to ask. What's the worst that can happen? He says no. That's the way I look at things. I'll ask somebody. If they say no, it's nothing personal. But also, like I said, if you guys, is there anything that you know that I have for sale or trade or whatever, reach out to me. I mean, I've got videos. I know they're old and I probably need to update so that way everybody knows what I have available right now. But it's like this. My Urban EDC. One of these is spoken for, the gentleman hasn't made up his mind which one yet, and last he said was for me to choose, and I hate choosing for people. I mean, because then I really wanted that other one, I don't want to do that. I'd rather them just pick one if that's the case. But I have these set here because I need to get the boxes out of the tote and put that up. So whichever one he takes, the other one will be going into the buy-sell trade. See? Squirrel. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. Many hugs, many kisses, much love. Your friend Kelly. Bye-bye.